What's up, y'all? It's 2025. Can you believe it? I can. This year was slow and fast. 2024 was slow and fast at the same time. Like, at the beginning of the year, I was starting to feel like I needed to shed some things. One of the things that I ended up shedding was my hair. If you don't know, I had locks before I cut my hair off. That's me with locks right there. That look real crazy, like that I just got a big old picture of myself. Like, who does that? Apparently I do. But yeah, I had locks. And I was like, you know what? I don't love this. It's alright, but I don't love it. So I think it's time for me to just go ahead and let it go, especially something that's so permanent as locks, or can be so permanent as locks. I got a lot of compliments on my locks, but I just never loved them. And I want to love the way that I look. I want to look at myself and be like, yeah, this is really, I love this. I love locks. I love locks on other people. But for me, it just wasn't I wasn't completely sold. I think I did a really good job. I gave it 4 years to fall in love with my locks. It was definitely not really a love-hate relationship, just more like a like-dislike relationship. But made that decision to cut them off in February. And then I just let some other things go. I walked away from some other things as well. I did end up getting really depressed, which we talked about already on my channel, so I'm not going to go too far into that. But I was able to come out of that. Thank you, Lord. So came out of that and finally was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do what has been on my heart to do, even though I'm really scared and I don't know what I'm doing. And so I ended up starting to post on YouTube. Didn't really know where things are going to go. Then I ended up really finding, the sun just did a mad thing. Anyway, ended up finding a cute little niche for trivia, which is something that I like anyway. And so that did really, really well. But I was doing that with friends. And you know, this is not their channel, and they have other things that they have in their life that's going on. And I didn't want to keep asking people to be on my channel to do this. Well, I shouldn't say I didn't want to keep asking, but I really want to be self-sufficient on my own channel. And so I have kind of been like, what do I talk about? How much of my life do I really want to share? You know, just kind of figuring that kind of stuff out. And who is going to be the audience? You know what I mean? I'm late 30s. I know that people my age watch YouTube, but like I said in another video, I feel like a lot of people have particular things that they're very interested in. Typically when people come up here, they're looking for something very specific. And so it was kind of I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm still trying to figure out what that looks like for me. But you know, we gonna keep it moving. The holidays came through. And to be honest, I kind of wanted to chill on YouTube because I just wanted to recalibrate. That's all. A lot has been going on with me spiritually, and that has been something else, and that's kind of taken precedence for me. And so I'm still dealing with things spiritually, but I'm trying to still remain consistent in this space because I know that I have goals in this space, and I don't want to, like I have in the past, really start something and just let it fall off. Literally, I was having a conversation with somebody not too long ago, and I was telling them, you know, I really wish that I had the type of interest that a lot of people have, where they have interest in the marketplace. the things that you would go on Indeed or LinkedIn and apply for, like stuff like that. I have no interest in stuff like that. Like, I don't. One of my friends laughs at me because you know that phrase where it says, I do not dream of labor? That's me. I don't have like large aspirations to climb the corporate ladder or anything like that. I've never had that. I just really I really just always wanted to have a family and, you know, all of that. And so now I feel like I'm like a square trying to, or what is it, round peg trying to fit into a square hole. And that's not easy. That's something that I feel like I am very aware of all the time. But, you know, such as society, this is what it is. I'm not saying I gotta conform, but I do gotta pay bills. I do have to pay bills. I am grateful for the job that I have. I am able to, you know, take care of myself. I'm very blessed. It's not a very demanding job. I work from home. And that has its ups and downs too. Like, sorry, this coffee is good. But I do spend most of my time by myself. And I spend most of my time doing stuff that I don't really care to do, which is my job. That's literally, that's like the only thing that I really got going on. I promise you, this is not supposed to be like a pity party or sad. I know that sounded sad, but I really just mean to say, like, this is just what my life is right now. So, I don't want to let YouTube go. I don't want to, what's the word that I'm trying to say? Like, if this is the thing that brings me joy, I don't want that to be a thing that I do lackadaisically. You know what I mean? Like, if I have to commit to all of these other things that I have to do for myself, I want to be able to explore and approach the things that I want to do with fervor. You know what I mean? Like, why would I not hit that with the same energy, if not with more energy? So, I wanted to like talk about my progress with my goals. So a couple of weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago now, I wrote out some goals on my whiteboard for 2025. Some of these things I have already started, so let's go ahead and talk about where I'm at. Let's talk about the progress. All right, 2025. I'm sure that there's a better way to do this, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so what's this right here? Oh yeah, I'm missing the whole thing. Okay, so let's start like this. 2025 goals. First goal on the list is to lose 25 pounds. What's today? January 3rd. I have lost 0 pounds so far, but I am working on it. So right now I teeter-totter, I don't mind saying this, I teeter-totter between like 180 and like 183, right? Today I'm 183. Yesterday I was 180. So we are currently at, we're still trying to hit this goal of 25 pounds. Okay? Hopefully in a week or two I can mark off this 5 and say like, now we're down to 23 pounds, right? And I'll try to be consistent. I'm not about to get up here and tell you every single pound that I lose, but I'm hoping that this number, I can erase it and replace it with a lower number within the next few weeks. All right, next up, work out 30 to 40 minutes a day. Progress is January 3rd, right? What time is it? 3:09. We ain't do nothing yet. It's okay, but but we will. So earlier this week, I did do walking because I had to do shopping. So I'm gonna take that into consideration as part of my 30 to 40 minute walk, because I also have adjusted some of my diet. So just because, you know, the holidays and things like that, like you eat, you want to clean, you know, you want to clean yourself out. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a kudos on this. We've been working, you know, but we do have to be actually intentional. By we, I mean like me and whoever else is on this type of track. So, all right, next up. It's very bulky. Pre-planned meals. This I have done, and I'm very, very proud of myself. Last week, I made pasta. I did the little bow tie pasta with some Italian sausage, and I made a vodka sauce. And I sauteed some peppers and some onions. That was lunch or dinner for last week. I also had salad that I had prepared. This week, I'm not a big breakfast person, but I will eat breakfast sometimes. This week I had fish. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of fish. I don't dislike it, but it's not like my favorite. But I did have fish this week and baked potato. That's what I did. Fish and baked potato. I'm tired of that too. But I said all that to say I did stick to this. So I'm happy that I'm starting this. I did eat out yesterday, and I went to a breakfast spot, and I went to what's that place called? Watch Time? First Watch. Went to First Watch. I went to First Watch and I got a some kind of potato hash. It had steak in it. It was really bomb. And then I ate on that throughout the day. And then the day before that, I did eat out for breakfast again, and I got breakfast tacos at this place called the People's Market. If you live in Charlotte, it's called the People's Market. It's so good. I was out with my cousin and we were, you know, talking and chatting and stuff, and so I ate that out. And then yesterday I had First Watch, and I ate on that pretty much all day. So not quite, but I also I didn't really like prepare to like take food with me when I went to go do the things that I was doing. So it's okay. But moving forward, I am trying to be much more intentional in planning out when I eat out, instead of like being out and get hungry and I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta get something. Okay. Next, get monetized by February on YouTube specifically. Well, I have great news, y'all. I am still not monetized, but we're gonna stay consistent. We're going to continue to track our stats. We're gonna look at the trends, and we're going to figure this thing out. I said by February, that's the aim. All right. How is I gonna do that? By posting more consistently. We know I ain't do that. And remain true to my creator. That means the God that I serve, and myself. So making sure that I'm not just doing stuff just to do it, just so I can try to get views. Now, I want to make sure that I'm proud of the content that I'm putting out, and I'm hoping that the people that are supposed to support me, or that the content is supposed to find, that it finds those people and they enjoy it and keep coming back. So we're still like working on that, but okay, you know, we know where we are. It's only day 3 of January. Save $1,700 by June. Okay, I have already started this, and I'm already $500 in. So I'm very proud of myself with that. So I'm pretty sure I'll hit this before June. I knew that going into it, but you know how you set a goal and you surpass it and it makes you feel real good? That's what I mean to do. So yeah, we're already $500 in, and amen. And of course, I said we want to do this so that we can sacrifice now for enjoyment later. Yes, yes, and oh, absolutely yes. I do have some major plans coming up soon. I'm not going to talk about that just yet, but there is going to be a major change in my life soon. All right, start first time home buyer class by end of January. Y'all, I have not looked into this since before Thanksgiving. So it's January. Hopefully I could try to get, was it before Thanksgiving? It might have been like right after Thanksgiving. But I'm definitely gonna look into it this weekend. Most people are like out of office right now, and they'll be coming back to work at the top of the week next week. Very typical of American culture. So I'm not really like sugar. I'm not like, oh my goodness. I'm just hoping that by the time I get to speak to somebody or do the enrollment or try to do the enrollment, it's not like the class isn't full. But this is where my head is. I would like to move into a home by 2026. And yeah, those are my major goals for this year. So I'm actually really happy. It's day 3 of January, of 2025, and I've already done a 1, a 2, or at least started a 1, a 2, a 3. 3 of the major goals that I have. So I'm happy with that. I'm satisfied with that. I'm very proud of myself. I feel like I'm off to a good start, you know? So like I said, I'm definitely gonna take y'all with me when I'm not taking you with me every time I work out. I'm just not. First of all, working out is not fun to me. I look at it as labor, and I do not dream of that. But it is very necessary, and I like the results that I get. Sometimes I do like the way it feels afterward. I can't lie. I do like the way that it feels after I've done it, mainly because it takes commitment and intentionality. And sometimes, or at least in the past, I could say that I'm gonna do something and I fall through. The plans fall through, and I don't even have a good excuse. So I will take y'all sometimes as like accountability, but I'm not taking y'all all the time. Catch me at the gym or at the park. Where are y'all favorite places to like work out? Are you a gym person? Are you a workout at home person? Are you an outdoors person? Personally, I would prefer to be outdoors. That's just my favorite. But it's cold. It's real cold. And I don't mind crisp, but I don't want to be super duper cold. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So that's where we are. I hope all is well with you all. In the comments, let me know what your goals are for 2025. I don't care what anybody says. It's not cliche to want to start fresh at the top of the year. It's not cliche to want to start fresh a little bit before the year to get a head start. I know people act like it's like, ugh, they always say, and oh, here come the New Year's. You know how they'll post them little videos, them little shady videos, people who go to the gym all the time, and they be like, let me make sure I go earlier than normal, because you know the New Year, New Me people about to be in here for a good month or two, taking up all the equipment. And we are. Move out the way. Like, that's so rude. How you gonna get mad at somebody for always trying? They might fall off, but at least they're trying, you know? I'm sorry I'm looking down. I'm technically working. But anyway, let me know. Have you already started on any of your goals? Are you optimistic about the goals? If you're not optimistic, what type of support do you need, or do you feel you need, in order for you to remain optimistic about achieving your goals? What if you don't have any goals? That's okay too, you know? That's all right, you know. I don't know your life. I don't know your life. But yeah, let me know what's going on with y'all in the chat. Okay? God bless.